All view your opinion. I ain't saying you should or you shouldn't.
Out and saying, well,
I've just got it, Dolly.
Well,
I'll bring it up. I'll pop it on in a minute.
2 weeks off being 18. I don't believe they're autistic, and they knew they were in a group chat with 10-year-old children. Simple as that.
I completely agree. Pal, I just want to say hi. I've watched it for a little while. Also, I just wanted to just correct something in Talia's favour to a sense. Just in that her and Alphabet
you did.
a long way. They actually go back quite a few years.
Thank you, mate.
Alphabet
how you doing? You're right.
stabbed her in the back before. Yeah. So she completely screwed her over. But I'm just kind of up here because I follow a lot of...
there's lots of things that the investment...
A lot of mine at the moment is medicated. Which I after the event on Saturday, I got back to the hotel. It went through. It's crazy.
With
liver problems, lots and lots of.
You know, Pal, you need to get JoJo Misfits near. She's been raising awareness for ages on E.
I love JoJo.
Yeah, I speak to her quite a lot on WhatsApp, but she's been trying so hard even before this has come about again. What's happened with the group chat thing? She's been trying ages, but you know, even about the roadblocks.
Yeah.
But thank you, Pearl, anyway.
Hey, you're welcome. But there's loads of lies around this. And I, personally, me, myself, it's only my opinion, but Yelphy is making a pure Kent out of Talia. That's a troll account.
I said it, though, ages ago. Do you know what I mean?
Right, God bless you all, and I hope, I don't know, this gets the awareness it needs to get something bought so that they're held accountability.
Have you, me baby? Sorry, then. Listen, right, mods, if this person says one thing, being like a troll, go on, I'll let you back in, and I apologise.
Can I just say one more thing? Sorry. I'm not defending Alphabet, Orion, E, whatever we're calling them. I do feel like they do have a personality disorder. Yeah, because that's how they mirror.
I would agree that there's something wrong.
I know.
Not a full shilling.
I know. Do you know what I mean? So, I've just been diagnosed with ADHD, right? Okay. Never once, before I didn't know it, I'm not going to then continue, then afterwards go, oh, actually it was made. No, there's no excuse. You can't use that as an excuse.
Taking quite a lot, hence why I've changed my name. And then the last week or week prior, they went out and people were joking, saying looked like Timu Talia when they was wearing like the lemon outfit, and then obviously there was the evil queen.
I think what happens with Alpha, she has a fixation, right? I think she then sees what other people are doing, and then she does it because it becomes a fixation. I mean, I'll give you a prime example. Laura dyed her hair bright red and called herself not Miss Red.
Narcissist.
I don't believe it's schizophrenia. I've seen that firsthand, and it is certainly not schizophrenia.
No, I worked with people that had it, but I just think he hears things. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's not responding to...
Exactly.
I don't even think it's that bad. I don't. No. I really don't. I'm going to disagree. No. I do not. Why is it only when he does something, she does something bad, is it that they hear things? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just playing devil's advocate, innit?
Yeah.
Pearl, I just jumped up. Obviously, I work with SEN children, all that sort of thing. And I can sort of understand what Talia was saying when she says, oh, you know, you can tell. You can pick up certain traits, but to me, that isn't, you can't go categorically, yes, they are autistic. Yes, you'll see traits in people.
Let me just stop you right there. So, you saying, yes, you can pick them traits up. So, how come...
Okay, some people can actually watch...
I don't have friends.
Oh, thank you, Maria.
I got family.
Some people are very, very intelligent that they will sit there and they will pick up and look at other people and they can do it's well known, and then they will go, oh, but I've got this and I've got that. But I don't believe that she's at the level she said. But I wasn't of a mind. I disagree with that. Thank you, Maria.
Sorry,
no, 100%. I agree with what you're saying. But what I'm saying is what Talia was trying to say is that she can see traits in her, but we can all have traits of it. We can all have a little bit of this or a bit of a quirk or whatever.
I'm going to be really, really honest and realistic with you. In this current day and this status, everybody, right, would turn around and say that people with the diagnosed ADHD, they do the same as them. Do you know what I mean? Yes, bro, I'm good, Zav, man. I'm good. You?
Agree with me, but sometimes...
But do you not think, listen...
Right, so I have this thing, right, unspoken, that if I'm around someone with a different accent, I pick the fucker up. Even with my level of Tourette's. If someone has a tic, right, and that has Tourette's as well, I can mimic their tic. Do you know what I mean?
What's the traits of it?
Yeah.
Can I
No,
say
but what I was about to say is that we've seen the relationship between Maria and Elphaba, and clearly I don't think Elphaba's had the upbringing that we...
Honestly, the worst one is Australian. Oh, man. Australian. I speak to someone from Australia, that's it.
I do think that a lot of...
No. Sorry. I know where you're going with this, but listen, no, cutie
wrong.
baby, listen. There's lots of people all over the world that have
Evening, Edith, my darling.
upbringings, bad upbringings.
No,
but
I know
doesn't
that.
turn
I'm
them
coming
out
across
to
that.
be a Kent. And
Listen, I'll be honest with you. Nothing should ever be a get out of jail free card. And I'll be honest with you.
Learning from her environment. What?
So when I done my ADHD assessment a couple of weeks, it was quite a month or so ago, right? When I done that, and I answered the questions, it wasn't until afterwards, right, that the guy was like, "Oh, actually, you scored high on that," and I was like, "Really? Fucking crazy."
Parented as well.
I
you
don't
can't
agree
know
with that.
I don't agree
You can't
with
blame
that.
the parents, no.
I'm not defending him, people.
No,
for
you
goodness
can't blame the
sake.
parents. I'm sorry,
Yes, man.
no.
Guys, can
There's
you
so
do?
many
Excuse
people that
me,
are
but
criminals.
I had an awful.
Guys, can you do me a favour? If you're not already, can you give Xavier a follow and watch his thing about men's mental health? I did share it and add it to my story, but if you wouldn't mind having a watch at it, and if you wouldn't mind giving it a little like and a comment, and that'd be amazing. It's right, if you're only 2 hours late, I bet you've been sat in Paul's live, haven't you? It's all right, I know.
You can say, listen, some of it is about your environment and how you've been brought up.
Anytime, so,
We've
mate.
all had different upbringings. We've all had different experiences.
Listen, Nan,
You get to a point where you have to
Zavi
go,
Darius said that
okay,
when we were
what's
at the
right and what's
feet
wrong?
on
I don't know
Hardy's
what-
on Saturday. It's fucking
I don't
brilliant.
have an opinion on Alphaba. I don't want an opinion on her. But what I would say is that she is not a normal functioning adult now. So I don't know what she was like at 17 or whenever it was. That's my only point. I don't want to get into any more detail because I think autism is a deflection from the real problem.
Where's that girl gone?
Which one?
Did your mum get something to eat in the end? We had to go. I need to go and get food. I was drunk way too much.
Pearl had to go.
Oh, possibly.
So true though, like that's like saying criminals.
100%
They
we
are,
are,
like, some of
Anne.
them have good upbringings, yet they still choose to do what they wanted to do.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
You can come from the best family and you can still end up.
She
being,
got wings,
you know,
though.
wrong
I got
or
some
whatever you
fucking
call it.
weird
But there's,
British.
You know, we're
Basically, it was
as
German
humans, we are
Donna
all
ripoff.
completely individual. We decide to fight things and get over them and move on, and some people just can't. And it, you know, there's no logic to that. It is just what it is.
Little Bean, did you want to talk? Because you've been up for longer than me and I've said more than you. So
Yeah, sorry, it's just really difficult because I have autism and
oh, bless you.
No,
I just
you know when you're that drunk,
Alphabet definitely
you're like,
doesn't
I'm
have
just
it.
eating
I've
it
been
because I'm that
watching
hungry.
for
It was that, mate.
years now, and I've been able to, because I'm really good with like, because I'm really good with like seeing like detail and behaviours in people. It completely changed once it said it was going to be assessed for autism, because it started getting all this ChatGPT stuff up and started searching, and it started using the terms like
Little Bean,
overstimulated.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to just interrupt you a minute. Can I just ask how old you are?
19. I do sound really young, but I
The
am.
chat are asking, and I just want to make sure.
I said,
Mate, I wish I could afford to do it. Otherwise, I would do the same,
Sav.
Sav. I'm on fucking protein shake for breakfast, protein shake for lunch, and
whole-
chicken and rice for dinner.
How it was before it mentioned about the assessment, it completely did a 180-degree turn in my perspective, because obviously I have autism and I've lived with it my whole life.
I know, I don't get it.
I don't get it. An autistic person would. I believe it has FASD, not autism, because
100%.
it's, yeah. But it's just so many things doesn't make sense. Like the right choice path. I know a lot of people won't agree, but I did go through it.
It's like somebody asked me, how can I just cut things off? Because in my head, that's how I do it. Do you know what I mean?
Person was saying that they wouldn't have been able to diagnose them in that session, but then all of a sudden they did, and they got this diagnosed really quickly. But when I did it, it literally took me months to fill out the questionnaire, to talk to someone, and then it took about 3 or 4 months for the report to come. And on the report, it had an official NHS logo on it.
I get that, man. I get that.
This was a document. It was no email. I didn't go to the doctors. It wasn't anything like that. It was on the official website. I had to go through to get assessed. It wasn't, which I don't understand on Orion's point of view, because
So I have heard and seen that they are looking at a governing body at places that, you know, you have the right to choose, and a lot of private clinics are doing diagnosis. Some of them, I believe, are being actually looked into. Do you know what I mean?
He wouldn't sit up, he wouldn't do things, but then he got frustrated and he started by rubbing his head on the back, losing all his hair, but giving himself sores all the time. Then when he got frustrated, he started doing himself that much damage. They made him little crash helmets, and it took all them years, and now he's only 7, remember, all them years for them to come to this diagnosis. It wasn't just as easy as saying he bangs his head, he's got autism.
I know, some of them are, you know what I mean?
Does different traits, right? So they have to watch
Thank you,
this
Claire,
over
darling.
an amount of time, and a long time, right? So for the infested one to come and say, I want to be diagnosed with something, I know I've got autism, and then all of a sudden to come up with an email.
Oh, sorry, love.
Piss right fucking off.
Yeah,
You're covering your tracks for your dirty little ways, in my opinion.
That's what I don't understand either, because if its behaviour was so bad, it should have been...
Hello, my darling.
Hey, Doc, I'm just gonna bit of back history. My 3 lads are on the autistic spectrum, and my eldest has got ADHD, plus my middle one has got Fragile X syndrome and DiGeorge syndrome, and they've all got mild cases of different learning disabilities ranges.
Yeah.
My kids would, well, my eldest was diagnosed when he was 3. He set fire to my house twice, and it was kind of a rushed job.
Yeah.
During the time that they had their, and they were all seen by paediatricians all the way through, the way up to 18, when they see the adult mental health team.
So, is that CAMS?
No.
Oh, see, we have
no.
CAMS down here that deal with it.
Yeah, we have CAMS. The mental, so the mental health team is more like your learning disability team and those kind of people. Yeah. So through all my lads' appointments, we would sit down, and because the paediatrician I had, she would see all 3 of them at the same time. It was easier to, instead of making 3 different appointments.
Yeah.
We would talk about what they've been doing as a group, but then when it came to specifically them, my mum would take them out the room.
Yeah.
So growing up, my lads never knew actually what was wrong with them. They didn't know that they were on the autistic spectrum. They didn't know that they had ADHD, because I didn't want my boys to be, and I'm putting quotations up, naughty and go, well, it's just my ADHD. They just knew that they learned a different way. That was all.
Yeah.
That was all. So it's not until my eldest lad, got into his 20s that he knew kind of roughly what ADHD is.
Yeah.
Now, because of all their situations, they're not capable of going out the way Alphaba does.
Yeah.
They can't run a house like Alphaba does, because of that's why they're still at home now.
Yeah, see, that oh, Alpha can't quite clearly run a fucking house anyway. If you see the sort of state of it, bottles of piss, and obviously they're still going out, and she'd been out drinking and she lost Alpha lost her shit and hit the wall, and there were just things that it just didn't. None of it for me from it has run true. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is as well, I will say to the lady that said about Alphaba's mum, if she has got some kind of disability, whatever it may be, not having the right support behind you does help, not help the situation.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Absolutely. I remember I never got offered the chance to have, because I was a single parent, I never got asked if I wanted respite. And when I asked my paediatrician, like, why don't I get the help that I see other people have? And her response was, you run your shit too smoothly, Dolly. And I says, oh, because then I keep my kids in order and they're well dressed and they're well behaved and blah, 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 blah. I don't get to have the amenities that other people's do if they let their kids run wild.
Right, yeah, I get that.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Fucking...
Now play my bloody song.
I will in a minute. Give me 2 seconds. Right, I'm going to drop you down.
I'm a genius here.
All right, we'll play it in a minute. Hang on.
Oh my God!
I'm coming off in a bit. Chill.
Oh, just play the song.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Would I wish I had the help? Yeah, but like you said, like you got to go through like the proper process of things. I had to wait years to get that proper diagnosis. Do you know what I mean? Even though my teachers and everyone could see my traits. So when I agree with Little Bean, because on my diagnosis, when they send do they class it as like records of what after they diagnose it or something like that? But it has got the NHS on it, and it tells it tells me exactly how they knew I was and why and everything else. But you are right. You have to
sorry,
go
Terry.
through
I've
the
just seen your comment, Terry. I think you could
the diagnosis. It's not a bloody email.
Yeah.
You know what?
I was going to say. So, did you going to a doctor's first? Then it was an appointment at the hospital. Then it was a consultant. Then it was
Listen, I had to go through loads. It wasn't until I saw my psycho. Oh, I can't. It's a long word. He literally turned around and went, "You've got this." He said, "And you've also got ADHD." He turned and said, "You've already got." He said, "You've got it." He said, "But we can't sit down." And this was only this year. This was only a couple of months ago. And he said, "We haven't got enough time to do the actual test now. But what I need you to do," and I told him about my GP when I asked the GP, and they said, "Oh, we'll just put you on sertraline." So the GP will just push it away, and then put everything in with the right to choose. It's crazy. So it's majority of the time it's a long period, and you have to go and see so many different people.
No, it's all right. So I got diagnosed. I had to wait 10 years, which, when I went to all these professionals first, I felt was really hurtful because I needed the help. But What was the question in that part? Sorry, can you remind me? I'm so sorry.
And what I'm trying to get at, so it's took a long time.
Yeah, I
for
think
you
so.
to be diagnosed with autism.
And I can
Yeah.
tell
So
you,
while all this was going on before you were diagnosed with autism, would you have ever got in a WhatsApp group with children who you knowed were babies and speaking actual?
No.
Thank you.
No, I wouldn't, because I know right from wrong, and personally,
And that's
I would
what I'm
be.
saying about a 7-year-old. He still knows right from wrong.
Well, yeah, like it's bloody. You know, and I agree with you. You do not use autism as an excuse.
Yeah.
I'd never in a million years would put my autism as an excuse. If I did something wrong, I'd say, look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it. I hold my hands up.
My child.
People in the comments
it was
saying
neuropsychiatry.
I don't care whether you're a child or an adult. You still know what is wrong. Don't do it.
So when my brother was younger,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know
the
what you mean.
traits were very, very clear. So he was born, he was quite poorly when he was a baby. And as he got older, they diagnosed him with learning difficulties. Now, anyone who meets my brother, that you can see clear as day, he is autistic. He went to a special school for it and whatnot. Anyway, took my mum 26 years to get a diagnosis for him.
Yeah.
Still gets discriminated to this day, you know, trying to get jobs. He's very socially awkward and he's
Listen, I'm pretty certain my dad has it. But he's too old to give a shit.
Is that my brother would love nothing more than to go out and work. You know, like little things like that.
I sympathise where you're coming from, because I tried getting a job multiple times and they won't take me because I'm autistic. It really hurt my feelings, because what I always say is,
because there's lots of people in the box, and every time I go to click on somebody, it's just taking it off. Everybody who spoke, can we change the boxes about and let everybody have a little chance, because I can see they're frustrated. Sorry, Kath, go on.
So it is hard at the end of the day, but there's no excuse for how you treat people.
Absolutely not.
You don't put, you don't say, oh,
Yeah,
well,
but
it's not my
you were
fault,
just
I'm
naughty kid.
autistic.
That's all you're down
God,
as.
take accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Could I also-
I've been begging for help for God knows how long, and people want
Sorry,
help.
Deb
I've tried
Winks is
getting a
back.
job. They won't
Are
give
they?
me it because they said, oh, well,
Fucking
you're
hell.
autistic. You
Can I also state as well, is that the fact that when people making excuses for shit, what they do it. Night, mum. I don't give a shit, Bob. I don't care. I don't give a crap at all.
know what I mean? But I do, honest to God, Pearl, agree with everything you have said tonight.
It's illegal, but
that's why I was pissed when Talia said, like, say the traits of autism. There's nobody can.
That's what I was going to say, right? Can we also stop confusing, and I'm going to say it, bad parenting for the people with ADHD? Because there are times when it is just fucking simply bad parenting. I'm sorry. And then they go, oh, but no. There are times where it is really bad parenting.
Boxes up for people to speak, and if you don't like it, piss off. It's not the life for you. Stop questioning my mods.
My child, like I said previously, who is waiting for her diagnosis of autism, has just walked in because she's overheard me on the phone asking who I'm talking to, and I said, oh, it's just some friends, and her response was, oh, do you know them? And I've turned around and said yes. And she said, good, because we don't talk to people we don't know, do we?